Um, I think when you come from a marginalized community, one of the things that's really stressed, and from my personal and professional experience, one of the things that's really stressed is survival, right? And kind of getting on with it. Because there is, so a human life in this society, life is stressful regardless. And so you have the added pressures of daily discrimination. You have the added pressures of not being able to access things the same way other people can, and how you're sometimes treated as well. And so you have those added stressors as in a life that's just you're just trying to live your life, you know, enjoy time with your family, your friends. And so it's double, triple stress, right? And if it's also combined with the attitude of, let's just get on with it, we're just trying to move through, there's a lot of strength in that, there's a lot of value in that, and then there's some downfalls as well. The downfall is that we neglect our own vulnerability in the service of trying to survive. And I see that happening in my own community. I can speak to with a little bit more confidence. I see that happening where it's almost like we're not allowed to be vulnerable because somehow they're gonna get us. And again, on the one hand, from a resilience perspective, that can really work because you're protecting yourself from an aggressor, and you're trying to protect yourself from harm. On the other hand, if you neglect your humanity too long, then you start to develop certain mental health conditions, including depression and anxiety. And so with my community in particular, it is about developing this balance between how do you continue to use your strengths and your resilience, and at the same time acknowledge your own vulnerability and your own emotional life as even part of a movement. Because that's how I phrase, so with my clients of color, that's how I phrase paying attention to their vulnerability as part of their activism, their personal activism. So when you treat yourself like a human, even when other people don't, that's kind of like a political statement, right? And so treating your emotions with respect, taking really good care of yourselves, sounds very not a big deal, but they can be very, very, very strong personal and political statements, right? So